If you're going to have what is going to be tangible, significant changes, you cannot respond outside words. Respond with words. Not just ordinary words, but faith-filled words. Words that are filled with life. Because there are different kinds of words. There are words that your life is full of such kind of words. They make your environment. So you can imagine when your life is filled with words that are inoperative. It's about learning to design your life with words. Because the most beautiful part of your personality are your words. We began to study and look at what we call the power of your response. And one of those things that God showed us is the fact that your life today is exactly where it is because of your response. Your life today is exactly what it is because of your response. When you change your response, your life changes. That means no man can blame another man, especially after receiving the gospel. Because the life that God gives you, He gives it to you. And your response is what determines how far God will work with you and what God can do with you. So you can imagine that today you are a sum total of your response. You are a sum total of your response. The academic institution you went to, the university you went to, what you came out with is not what they were giving you. What you came out with is what you were able to respond to. You can imagine, oh yes, is what you were able to respond to. Everything that you didn't respond to, you left it in that place. That's why two people can come out from the same university with the same distinction or the same merit, but when you check their life 5, 10 years later, they're not at the same level. Because your response doesn't lie. Your qualification can deceive because your response is the sum total of your personality. The fact that, number one, we said respond with what? Words. Not just ordinary words, but faith-filled words. Words that are filled with life. Because there are different kinds of words. There are words that when your life is full of such kind of words, you find that they make your environment an environment where nothing works. So you can imagine when your life is filled with words that are idle, words that are inoperative. It means regardless of the man's input, his words are going to cripple everything. You have to look at your words. Yes, you have to look at your words. What's the character of your words? Because your words are your choice. What did God use to create this life? Words. And that's why God is telling you to say anytime you're responding to whatever you're responding to, your words must be part of it. If you're going to have what is going to be tangible, significant changes, you cannot respond outside words. So those who lied to you, those of you that have accepted another man's judgment, that you are an introvert, you are a quiet person, you don't talk much. You see, when it comes to living your life, don't accept man's description of you. Accept God's description of you. Yes, because anyone that packages you as a quiet introvert person that would rather just be quiet, you see, they lied and deceived you. It is the deception of Satan to destroy your life. Because this life God gave you goes in the direction of words. This life doesn't go in the opposite direction. It doesn't. This life goes in the direction of words. And that's why you notice in John 1 verse 3, he tells us, and nothing was created except that which was created by him. Everything God created, he created it with words. So you have to learn, you see, speaking the right words. Because it's not just about being talkative. No. It's about learning to design your life with words. Because the most beautiful part of your personality are your words.